another exercise which is a sort of game. The name of the game is tower building. You have to build a single column tower using a few cubes which will be given to you. And to do this game, I need 2 volunteers. I would request any 2 of you to come forward. Give her a big hand, yes. And give her also a big hand. Sorry, I forgot your name. Janie and Sona. Sona will have to go out and wait for about 10 minutes. You should not be hearing what is being spoken here, and also should not see what is happening here. Please don't think it is a punishment for having come late. You will get only one chance, so you have to understand the conditions. If it topples down when you are building, you are lost in the game. You will not get a second opportunity. Now tell me how many you can build in one stretch without it toppling down, without it collapsing. It should not fall off. How many can you keep one above the other, a single column?
If they all have a proper base, maybe I can put everything.
They all have a reasonably proper base. Anyway, the material is before you. You can inspect any material that you can do. But you should not try now. Without trying, you have to tell me how many can you build.
Maybe a dozen.
Dozen? Someone there said only 5 or 6 is possible. Maybe she is advising you properly. You will not get a second chance.
I'll try at least a dozen.
Dozen, I see. What is the hand you generally use for writing, for working? Right hand. So left hand is your weaker hand. If I tell you that you should not use the right hand, use only the left hand. Earlier you would have assumed that you will use both the hands. Now I am telling that you can use only one hand, and that also only the weaker hand, the left hand. How many can you build?
6. Let me try and tell you.
No, that you can keep building. But you have to commit now. How many you can do without, because you will not get a second opportunity. Only one chance, and only the weaker hand can you use.
Maybe 8.
8, sure? Or would you like to reconsider and reduce? Someone there said 5 or 6. Your good friend maybe?
At least 8.
8, okay. If I now tell you that I will blindfold you, you have to blindfold yourself using these cloths so that you will not be able to see the pieces, and use only your weaker hand. Then how many would you be able to build?
Let me try it.
You can, no. You can try all the pieces later. But now you have to commit before I give you the chance.
I'll try my level best.
You can try your level best, but how many can you build without it toppling down? You will not be given a second chance.
Maybe
8 is when you are allowed to use the left hand and eyes open. Now I will blindfold you. You cannot see anything. See, a blind person, not totally it is dark, so he has learned to manage hands and eyes open. You said you would do 8. When I said you would be allowed to use only the weaker hand also, you maintained 8. Am I right? Now.
I said a dozen and then 8. I said a dozen.
Sorry. A dozen. First 12, a dozen, and then 8. Sorry, I forgot. Then blindfolded, now you are saying you can build 2. Am I right? Okay. Now. Yeah, you can start. All the best.
I'll use only my left hand.
Left hand. You can keep the right hand on the table, or that's no problem. She has already built 2. Do do it slowly. There is no time limit. You can take your own time. Yeah, like that you have to check the alignment before bringing the next piece, so that it will stand erect. Yes. She has built 4, double of what she committed. 5. Don't be tense, you already won. Check the alignment before bringing the next piece. Like that, yes. She has built 6, thrice of what she said she would do. Seven. Eight. 9. Great. She built 9. But the way she was building, she would have even built 12, which she originally committed. By a slip, she touched it. Yeah, if you don't mind, please bring her. Sana. Please don't tell her anything that happened here. Don't talk to her much. You tell her that I have advised you not to speak to her much, and just bring her. Don't tell her anything. Now, you have to, yeah, please. You have to build a single column tower using these cubes by keeping them one above the other. Just, if you don't mind, you can hold this. Like this, one above the other. You will get only one chance. When you are building, if it topples down, you are lost in the game. Now, how many you think you can build? You can use the mic and say. How many can you build? How many can you keep one above the other without it falling off? Without
around 15.
Totally there are about 18 or 17. How many can you build? You will not get a second chance.
Not less
If
than
it
10.
falls off, you are lost in the game.
Okay.
So how many can you commit?
At least 10.
At least 10. Okay. What is the hand? You may use the mic for answering. What is the hand you generally use for writing, for working? Right hand or left hand?
Right.
So left hand is your weaker hand.
Okay.
When you said 10, you would have assumed that I would allow you to use both the hands.
Yes.
Okay? If I tell you that you use only the left hand, your weaker hand, how many can you build? That's a very good answer. That's a very good answer. You know how to escape, yes. Yeah. How many can you build? Safely you can commit to something.
Not less than 6.
6. Okay. If I tell you that I will blindfold you and allow you to use only the left hand, how many can you build?
5.
So earlier it was how many? Originally you said 10. You reduced it to 8 for left hand. 6. And for blindfolded 5. 5 is it really possible? Because you will not be able to see anything. You shut your eyes and then you will realize the situation. Would you like to reconsider? You can try. You can build even all. You want to stick to 5. Maybe you can push the chair inside so that it will be more comfortable. Please blindfold yourself. Do it slowly, take your own time. Don't touch it from that. Yeah, that is all. When you check the alignment before bringing the next piece. So that is all. Sorry. Very good. Super. But don't stop here. You try to build as many as possible. The more you build, the more points you build. You can build until toppers. 6. You need not be in a hurry. 7. One second. Leave that piece. That's a bit rough piece. Yeah. Good age, isn't it? Age. Yes, double proportion. 9. Yes, no, the rough pieces I have accepted. All of what you are taking is a good piece. 10. Ten is what she originally committed. 11. Check the alignment downward. Yes. Go keep going downwards. Yes, we will first make. So what did we learn from? You see, from 12, when I put there was a discouragement, it went down to 8, it went down further to 2, and then 9. And when she said 12 and when she said 8, I discouraged her, remember? But she did not yield. But here, she suddenly yielded to the cumulative effect of all my discouragements. And Sona said 10, and then she said 6, and here she said 5. But they did much more than, so 2 they did 9, she did 9, so 5 she did 7. And more, this is more than even originally what she committed with eyes open and with using both hands. So what do we learn from this? Yes, please, yes. You may use the mic.
should not underestimate yourself.
We should not.
Underestimate yourself.
Please, you can say that again.
You should not underestimate yourself.
We generally underestimate our abilities. It's a very clear indication, isn't it? We underestimate our abilities. We should not underestimate our abilities. Any other than
Sometimes your potential, you will not know, you will not realize your potential unless you given a chance.
beautiful. We ourselves do not know our potential, what we are capable of. Once the opportunity comes, the chance we get, it gets revealed. And I purposely utilize that opportunity. This is a game. I wanted to discourage maximum and see the results. You know what happens. We feel discouraged when others discourage us. When others. What was the reason for them to reduce? Besides the discouragement.
We never tried in our lifetime. We have never tried.
We never tried before. Lack of knowledge, yes. Yes.
More perfection. So they want to be more perfect in their work.
See,
So
yeah,
Confidence.
yes. See, there's a point here. Some great man has said that perfectionism is a dangerous thing in an imperfect world. And the best thing to do is to take up the task in hand, forgetting the doubts. Only if there is a perfect situation I will do the work. Many people think, oh, this cannot be done because that is there, this is there. So within the circumstances, if you are able to see, you will find ways to do that. The same things which you consider as obstructions may turn out to be sometimes facilitating things. Like in the context of tea, what you thought was the problem was really the solution, isn't it? The same. When you are saying somebody else said something
We
else.
should not lose hope when we come across hurdles in our life.
Yes, we should not lose hope when we face hurdles. That was exactly what I was trying to extract from you, why it got reduced. When I put abstractions one after the other, they went on reducing. I said you cannot use the right hand. See, truly speaking, there is no difference between right hand and left hand in this particular case. With one hand itself, at least blindfolded is a handicap, but the other one it is not so. But I use the word weaker hand. Instead of saying left hand, you would have noticed I often repeat it as a weaker hand, weaker hand. So they felt weak. So abstractions reduce our trust in our abilities. So these are the learnings we got. One is abstractions reduce our trust in ourselves. We underestimate our abilities. We are more capable than what we think we are. This is the case with the children also. The children are more capable than what they think they can do. The children are particularly more capable than what we think they can do. Many times you would have got amazed by some of the responses of the children, isn't it? Oh, how could they say this? How could they do this? So we are underestimating the abilities of the children and telling them that this is your capacity, and because our limitations are in our mind, the child's limitations are in the child's mind, by giving him a picture of as a weaker person, as an incapable person, we are making him incapable. The moment we tell him that he can achieve this, he can do this, he will do it. So our limitations are in our minds. All scientific inventions were a result of only faith of those scientists who invented them. Wright brothers asked themselves, if birds can fly in the air, why not man also? All the inventions were not simply a result of a series of experiments. They had a goal, they set that goal, and towards that end, they made many experiments and achievements, as Thomas Alva Edison I mentioned in the morning. Anything you would like to add to this? So